unders covered, and today we're gonna make the easiest, delicious toffee ever. If you want to see the final results, keep on watching. What you need to do is go get yourself an 8x8 pan, metal, glass, whatever, 8x8. Then choose your nuts of choice. You can do pecans, walnuts. I'm using walnuts. And you're gonna need a cup of your peanuts. And this is as in, wait. So take a cup of your nuts of choice, and we're gonna just cover the bottom enough for it to be covered. You can still see the bottom. Just a good light coat. It doesn't need to be crazy, just all flat, just like that. I'm gonna put her aside. I'll see you soon. Next, we need a cup of sugar. Now we're gonna need a cup of butter or 2 sticks. You can chop them up just to help the melting process, or you just throw a whole stick in there. It's gonna melt anyway. It just helps melt a little bit faster. And we're gonna need 3 tablespoons of water. Next, get yourself a handy dandy wooden spoon. We're gonna put our pot on stove at high heat to get it all melted. And we're going to see it turn from a butter color to an awesome caramel color. And I'll show you guys when to take it off before I deburn it. So we're gonna cook this at a high heat so everything melts and get incorporated. But I like to start it at like maybe an 8 or not quite high yet. And we can always crank the heat up because we can always add heat. We can't really take away heat once it's torched. So you can already see the butter's melting. Sugar's getting incorporated now. Unfortunately, even though this is like a 5 ingredient toffee and it's super easy and super delicious, we're gonna be stirring for like 10 minutes. Get some good shoes. Put some TV on for your kids so they're not yelling, and we're just gonna sit here and we're gonna stir until it is delicious. We can see it is bubbling good. That's what we want. We want this to look almost like ooey gooey melted cheese. This is the part where we're gonna be stirring for a while until it turns a caramel color, but it's not gonna slowly fade. What in my experience with making this caramel is the center will start to, after about 10 minutes in, the center will actually turn to color and it swirls and mixes in, and then you want to stir it for like a minute longer so everyone gets the same color and it's looking beautiful, and then we pull it because it's sugar. Speaking of, since it's melted boiling sugar, make sure you're careful because I have gotten burns off of this before, just like when I make fudge. Just be careful, slow stirs. Okay, color's somewhat changing. We're going for an amber caramel looking color. So we're gonna stir this just a little bit longer and get our color in. That right there is about the color you want. It's starting to look like toffee. I'm gonna start on just for a little bit longer. Make sure to take your wooden spoon and just push it to make sure it's all covering everything. Now we're gonna let this sit for like 5 minutes till it kind of gets set, and then we'll put our chocolate chips on top. Take a spoon and just tap and see it's set because we're gonna put our chocolate chips on. You're gonna want about half a cup of chocolate chips and just scatter it on top. The heat from the caramel of the toffee, is going to melt these. So we're just gonna sprinkle this on top, and you're like, why aren't you covering it more with chocolate chips? Because these are gonna melt and they're gonna spread beautifully. And I've done it before. I've covered it all in chocolate chips where you can even see the toffee again. But then I had about an inch thick, layer of chocolate. You don't want that. I mean, if you want to, go for it, but it's not that good to me. Okay, well, we're gonna let the heat of the toffee melt the chocolate chips, and we'll come back in a few minutes and we'll use that same spoon to spread it out. Alright guys, here's the final result. Now, you can totally break this apart and give this as a gift or part of cookie exchange or any type of baked goods. It's a great gift, but I don't like to share. So, this is for me. You want to let this cool for like 7 hours overnight. Just give it time for it to set up and get firm. It's going to take some time because that was hot boiling sugar. So just give it some time, and then when you're ready to break it up, I just take a butter knife and I kind of lightly pat until it breaks apart, and then just put it in any type of Tupperware with some wax paper or parchment paper just so it doesn't stick or get gross, and just, it's awesome. This can last up for a couple weeks too. It's so delicious. It's so addicting. You're not going to just be able to eat one piece. You're going to eat the whole pan, because I usually make 2 to 3 of these a year. It's so good. And let me know in the comments below if you like it. You can use any type of chocolate chips you want with it. I use milk chocolate. You can use semi-sweet. You can use butterscotch if you want. White, peanut butter. Ooh, peanut butter would be good. But make this your own. Let me know if you guys liked it in the comments, and thanks for stopping by, guys.